Hello, today I want to talk about the Barbie movie. Now, some may not like it, some may like it, some may not want to see it because they're like, oh, it's Barbie. But I did see it. So before I start anything, I want to first read to you the overview of what the movie's about. It's about Barbie and Ken having the time of their lives in a colorful and seemingly perfect world of Barbie Land. However, when they get the chance to go to the real world, they soon discover the joys and perils of living among humans. So, reviews on this. You had a lot of reviews saying how it was horrible, it was anti-men. Then you have other reviews saying how it was wonderful and it was, awesome. I wasn't sure what to expect when I went to see Barbie. I didn't know if I was going to like it. I mean, obviously you don't know until you go see it. So I wasn't sure what to expect, and I was really hoping it wasn't going to be one of those movies that, they put down one, like they put down all men, and, because I have 2 teenage boys, and I don't put them down. So I went in open-minded, and I said, well, let's see what I see. So, and my opinion of it was that it was fun. It was fun. It was silly. And there was sarcasm in it. I saw sarcasm in it. And it had meaning, which I thought was really cool. Before the movie itself, they had previews of Barbie throughout the years, which was really interesting to see. I didn't even realize how many Barbie dolls there are out there. And Ken dolls. There was like, you had to see how well Ken dressed years and years ago. He had like the vest, he had the suit, really, really dapper. But it was kind of funny because I saw dolls that I never knew existed. There was Ken's friend Alan. Didn't know there was an Alan doll. Then there was a doll which I thought was so funny. He had a little dog named Sugar. So they named the doll Sugar's Daddy. I thought that was hysterical. They don't have that doll anymore. But I didn't even know it existed. There was a pregnant Barbie, which I remember that one. I remember seeing the pregnant Barbie. And there were just so many different Barbie dolls and Ken dolls and outfits. And I just thought it was so interesting watching it. So that's how it started out. That was the previews. It wasn't previews for movies. It was just Barbie's life. And then the movie. Okay, so before I go into the movies, I wanted to say about how they have a lot of fantastic actors. And I'm just going to name a few quickly. There was Margot Robbie. She plays Barbie. She also played Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey. Ryan Gosling, he was Ken. He was in Blade Runner 2049, the movie. I hope I get this name right because I really like this actor. Simu Liu, he played Ken. He was in Shang-Chi. He was the main character of Shang-Chi. I loved Shang-Chi. Then there was Kingsley Ben-Adir. He was also Ken, and he played in Secret Invasion on TV, the Marvel show. There was Kate McKinnon. She was a Barbie doll. She played the female Ghostbusters in 2006, and she was on Saturday Night Live. She is on Saturday Night Live. Then those were the Barbie dolls, and there was more Barbie dolls than that. Then for the humans, there was America Ferrara. She played Gloria. She had a show, Ugly Betty, on TV. Ariana Greenblatt was her daughter, Shasha. She played in Love and Monsters, which I haven't seen yet, but I do want to see. There was Rhea Perlman, who played in so many movies. One of my favorites is Matilda, and she was on Taxi. Then there's Will Ferrell, again, Saturday Night Live, and so many movies. One of the movies I liked was Step Brothers. So those are the main actors, but there was many more actors in there. The other thing I wanted to say was the setting. Just the way that they presented Barbie Land. It was cheerful. It was colorful. It was adorable. And it was so cool to see the Barbie house in a real life setting. I guess you could say that a person actually could fit in the Barbie house. And I thought that was so awesome. Because when I was younger, I did have Barbie dolls. And nowadays you have any doll you want. You got your Monster High, which is really cool. but back then it was more Barbie. And so I did have my Barbie dolls, and I had the Barbie camper. And I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to be able to shrink down to Barbie size, and so I could go into the camper and sit down and just, and I know it was plastic, but it was just something I always wanted to do. And to see the Barbie houses on the screen where, you know, you can actually fit into these houses, I thought was so awesome. I would have loved to have gone into one of the houses. So that was really cool, like very colorful for the Barbie world. And then of course we had the real world, which is our world, you know. So our world is pretty colorful too, but you know, they focus on different things and different scenes. Okay, now the thing that I felt about the movie was I didn't see it as a negativity against men. And as I said, I have 2 teens, and I would never want to promote anything negative against men. You know, just like you shouldn't promote anything negative against females or anyone. I thought the movie was fun. I thought that it showed that Barbie wasn't really perfect, in a sense. It showed how I felt, at least, that it was telling you that you can be whoever you want. You don't just have to be a Barbie or just a Ken. You can be anyone or anything, you know. You have your own thoughts. You have your own feelings. You know, you could be, I actually bought some Barbie dolls to show you. You could be a violinist. I would have loved to have been that, but I wasn't. You could be a doctor. You could be a doctor. They even had Barbie in a wheelchair, which I find to be amazing. And then this was a Ken doll that I was able to find. Which I do hope they come out with more Ken dolls. And I do heard they're coming out with dolls for the movie. But I hope that they come down on their prices, because it should also be about just playing with the dolls, not just having to collect them for all kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, a kid may want to play with the Ken doll, and you're not going to want to spend so much money on a doll that, you know, you're going to play with and, you know, probably lose pieces of, whatever. But I'm sorry, I got distracted. But as you can see, Barbie is many different things. And she can also be a mom. There was nothing negative about that either, you know. And I think it was about just finding yourself. And in the movie, she also helps Ken find out, like, you know, to realize that he needs to be himself. It's not just about he's only Ken, Barbie's friend. He's more than that, you know. And just as Barbie's more than just a pretty doll, she has feelings, she has emotions. So, and I think that they both realize this, you know. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that overall, I really like the movie. Okay, that's bottom line. I like the movie. If you did or you didn't, I would love to know what your thoughts on it were. But I actually thought that it wasn't a negative type of movie. And I think if you go in there thinking it's negative, then you're only going to see negative things. You're not going to see the humor. You're not going to see the sarcasm. And you're not going to see the relationships, you know. So I just want to say I liked it. That's it, really. I liked the Barbie movie. I'm admitting it. Okay? I thought it was cool. And my family actually liked it. My sons liked it. My husband liked it. Everybody liked it. My nephew liked it. So it wasn't just me. And that's about it for today. Again, I do hope you have an awesome day. I do hope you're kind to yourself and others. And if you have any opinions, I would love to hear them. As I said, I always like to see what other people think, you know, but I don't let that always change the way I think. You know, you have to see things for yourself. So if you like this video, I do hope you subscribe. And I hope to be talking to you soon. And again, an awesome day for all of you. Okay? Bye.